Sean, I want to move over to you. How did you get involved with Smart Ice?
A professor here at Memorial, as I was taking a business course, provided, I guess, the job opportunity in Nain, where the course was so small at the time. He just sort of knew us from the coast. I applied because the program was completely different. We hired local youth. We hired all employees from Nain. All our equipment would be shipped up, and we would not only create and build buoys that are used across the north, but we actually incorporate a lot of cultural components. As the younger generation of Inuit are not fully equipped with the Inuit knowledge and the language, incorporating that in a business setting was brand new at the time in Nain.
And there's satellite imagery on top of some of this, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
As we become more established with the equipment, as these are stationary and physically on the ice, we're also having a teaching program where we're taught how to read satellite imagery, how to understand maps, and how to produce maps, and to then gain information from community and incorporate it and overlay and digitize areas that seem dangerous or need to be known as cautionary onto these maps that are produced in community.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm off on this, but when we're talking about the sea ice in the north, it's like a wintertime. It's like a highway system, really, right?
Yeah, you hunt, you travel to other communities to see family, you gain like heating for wood for some communities. It's a massive part of people's lives in the north.
So what's changed then in recent years? Because you mentioned the safety issue. So what has changed for this to be so crucial?
There's a lot of weather changes, so there's sometimes rain that happens. You can see physically on the ice that it can look like safe ice, but you don't really know what's underneath. You don't know what's past a certain point. Some areas get so cold it freezes, and then the next it just sort of opens up, and so there's no consistency.
Yeah, and that could, when we're talking about a highway system, that is frightening.
It's absolutely frightening, and any knowledge and any safety precautions that people in community have learned over the years, they're almost no longer usable because it's a new way of learning and understanding the ice.